we have to engage in terms of our relationship with China. But I would say this. In the year 2000, there were less than 1,000 Africans studying in China. Today, China, as a destination for Africans studying outside the continent, is only exceeded by France. And the only reason France exceeds Africa is because of France's long colonial history. In the next 10 years, China will exceed France. My deputy minister for administration studied in China. In my last year as minister, 8 of my employees at the Ministry of Public Works were sent to China for graduate degrees. On the other side, last year, there was a conference at USC, a conference on Africa, that had to be canceled because every single African invitee was denied a visa. So if you're an African policymaker, these are the facts. It's not sentimental. It's not tied to any. You're thinking to yourself in terms of what is best for our people, what is best for my country. Which of these partners are we supposed to work with? EU policy toward Africa, EU foreign policy toward Africa now is shaped by immigration. How can we prevent more Africans from immigrating to the EU? That's what shapes EU foreign policy. When Ambassador John Bolton announced the U.S. new policy for Africa, he spent more time talking about China. You would have thought that he was actually talking, it was actually U.S.-China policy. It seems as if U.S. response in Africa was not driven by Africans' needs, but by a need to respond to what China was doing in Africa. And so this is what I think, and this is Judy Moore, as a former minister, as a researcher on the China-Africa space, and someone who tries to influence current African policymakers. It is my view that China's presence in Africa has been and continues to be a net positive. Now, will I be able to say the same thing 10 years from now? I don't know. But for now, that is my assessment. Thank you.